So I'm trying to do two things at once. I've got this camera recording, or I've got this camera doing the live stream. Actually, give me a second, guys, to grab my, I don't know if anybody's even on yet. That's okay. That's okay. So, we're gonna turn on the lights, we're gonna open the door. Okay. Anybody here? Nobody's here yet. That's okay. We're gonna go like this. Go like this. Me. My channel. Live. Hey, it's me. I'm live. Okay. There we go. Whatever. We're gonna make a goal. 50 super chats. All the colors. 3 hours. Share how you'll celebrate. How will I celebrate? We'll celebrate by I don't know. Start goal. Is anybody even on here? No, I'm the only person here. Okay. On car. Hey, what's going on, Bob? But okay, Aurora, you're gonna need to get out of here. Alrighty. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go like this. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So we're gonna go like this now. It was my cat. Hey guys, it's me, below average Utah dad. And we're gonna extra mega fun. I'm gonna do a brake job. I'm gonna change the brakes, or at least the brake pads, and hopefully just the brake pads on my wife's car. So, put it in reverse. Okay. Now that we've got some space to do stuff. Hi, how's it going, Real Pro? What's going on? Oh, we gotta look up how to put this car in maintenance mode. I've never done that. I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. I know it's just the Memorial Day weekend. We've probably got a lot of people that are not gonna be doing this with us, and that's okay. I'm gonna do this anyways. I'm also recording this whole thing on my cell phone because we'll do the live stream, but we'll also post a video of everything we do. We're gonna start with the front end for this. All right, who wants to see the jack that I got? Hey, what's going on, Xavier? We'll switch this around. So here we go. We got a 2.5 ton vehicle jack. There's that. We're gonna lift up the front of this car, put jack stands underneath both the front wheels. After, I don't know what good news you're talking about. I know that Hunter, if you're talking about Hunter, then yeah, I heard Hunter had a really good interview with a law enforcement agency, and he's hoping to hear back soon. But if it's not that, no, I have not heard the good news. What's the good news? Got to make sure. So we're also, here you go, guys. Check it out. We're also recording on my other phone. So we're going to record a video. We're going to do a live stream and record so that I can post how to do this. I have heard that good news, Xavier. I have heard that good news. That's some awesome good news. I like that good news. Okay, I'm going to move my little stand, which is actually a giant freaking ladder. I know, guys, this is not my best work. Okay. Thank you, Xavier. Thanks for stopping in. We always appreciate when folks stop in and tell us good messages like that. It goes for everybody. Let me grab my iPad so I can keep up with the chat. All right. I'm actually going to flip this around real quick. No, I'm not. Okay. Got this here. Got my impact drill. My electric impact drill. Different things here. Yeah, it's a good thing I bought new parts. Okay. All right, and I can use that to break everything. Hey, girls.
Hello.
Hey. If I'm gonna do this 2-3 hour job, I might as well capitalize on it. I'm gonna do a live stream and have everybody laugh at me. So.
Nice.
And I'm gonna record it too because there's not a lot of videos on how to do it.
Right now?
Yeah, so I'm recording with my phone and live streaming with this one.
Hurrah!
Don't let her in. She was having, I guess, as we determined, she's the one that's having the accidents downstairs. How did it go?
Good, really good. The car wash place gave us 10 ultimate car wash.
Ultimate, the one over here?
Yeah.
Our
10
car
of
wash?
the $25 ones.
Did you guys take, you didn't take this through. I'll take this through when I'm done.
Okay.
Okay. No, that's cool. That's awesome. So. I don't want to break that. I know I need some kind of pick. Maybe? Okay. Yes, so now we need to break these. And I bought new bolts to break them. I believe these take just these hunkadoos. Okay. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to show you guys a trick. So I've got my floor jack here. Ah, shit. It's not going to be big enough. All right. So I need to break these, and I don't have a breaker bar, which kind of sucks.
Why don't you have Ezra helping you?
He's cleaning up cat poop. Oh, that wasn't bad. Okay. So I was able to break that one. So if you've ever changed the tire, for those of you that don't know, if you've ever changed the tire, had a flat, or you're going to do a brake job like this, one thing you always want to do, break the lugs while the vehicle's still on the ground. Because if you're trying to do it, it puts wear and tear like on electric motors, especially these newer vehicles. They have like electric e-brakes or parking brakes and stuff like that. We'll still have to put the vehicle in maintenance mode, but we'll wait until Ezra gets here to do that because we'll have him look up how to do it. But you break it while it's on the ground because it puts tension on the tire. And it makes it a lot easier to break. Break the torque on these bolts. And so we just loosen it a bit. I don't see my iPad, so if anybody's talking to me, I'm sorry. I'm just doing this. I'll grab my iPad here in a second so that I can keep tabs on what everybody's saying. Thanks, Xavier. Yeah, there's two people. Two people watching the stream. So how do we fix that? I guess we should share it. More. There's 4 likes, 1 viewer. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Oh, that's what I can do, is I can go. All right. I'm going to go turn this on my other devices and share it. And maybe change the name of the stream. We'll call it something different. Or not. You know what? Maybe we won't. I don't know. What did I need? I needed... I guess if I have that, I don't really need... I do need to lift up the car. Broke that. We need to put the vehicle into maintenance mode before we over there. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come over to this side. We're going to come over to this side. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Going to do the same thing over here. Move the phone over here. That. I'm gonna pop this off. I'm actually gonna use a different tool. Use this. I see how they use describe. I see what's happening here. Face to face with your
I actually let the spray sit in my room before I can start because
it's weird that it happened while we were gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know I did miss it, especially since it didn't feel like cold.
Yeah.
It didn't feel warm, but it didn't feel cold.
Okay, so we're gonna need your phone. We're gonna need to look up some stuff, and then down in my office, will you go get one of my really teeny silver screwdrivers with the really flat tip?
Yeah.
And can I have your phone?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Sorry guys, I am watching how to put the vehicle into maintenance mode.
Is we're gonna go over all the tools. We're gonna So I use the T40. Basically what we're gonna do, you see this line drive here, that's the screw that the parking brake motor spins on, and it turns that with pressure. So we're basically gonna pull this back to factory position. So it needs to go, how we have the orientation now, I'm doing the driver's side, it needs to go clockwise. And you'll know you're going the right way if you don't feel any resistance. If you feel resistance and you see this piston start to push out, you need to stop because you're going the wrong way. You don't want to feel resistance and you don't want to push that piston out because you will do that if you're going the wrong way with it. So, as you can see, I'm going clockwise. I'm just going to turn this all the way until it comes to a dead stop. Pulling. Getting there. There it is. So you can't even dead stop. Like it won't go any further. So it's pulled all the way back up into here. So now what we need to do is go ahead and get your C-channel vice grips or your C-clamp, whatever you're using. And this is just going to go in like a normal caliper.
Only one that I could find was this. Is this what you wanted?
Yep.
Oh.
See it going straight in. Going all the way in with it.
There goes an electric vehicle.
Motor put back on. Double check the drill rings there. And you might have to twist this a little bit. Back out here. Alright, so let's go on over here to the electronic parking brake. So this is the electronic parking brake module right here. Essentially when you push the button in the car to put the parking brake on, this has a little motor inside here that spins a mechanism that's inside of here. It's like a little screw, and that puts pressure outward, which pinches the pads together to apply the parking brake. But you can't just push this in like a normal caliper because that mechanism inside of there is like a screw. So it screws down inside of there, and as the pads wear, it goes further and further down. So what you need to do to replace brake pads on this is A, like I showed you, you got to have that fancy scanner to be able to put this into maintenance mode or brake service mode, which essentially retracts this all the way back. The screw that's inside there pulls it all the way back up. Back to position. Or you do it the manual way, which I'm about to show you how to do. So we're going to pull this whole motor off of here, and we're going to do this manually.
Okay. Let's see, is there a way? So for those of you that don't know, this is going to be a really boring video. That's fine.
What's up guys, I'm going to show you how to release your Hyundai parking brake, electronic. First turn the ignition on your car, and then you're going to push in your parking brake with your foot on the brake. That'll disengage your parking brake, so it's like this. We are not in service mode yet. Leave your ignition on, take off the wheel, this little clip in here, okay, you're going to push down, put your screwdriver in here, twist it up. You're going to hear a little click, and up. Basically, you're pulling a flap out and up. Next, you're going to take off the caliper, 214s in my case. So I touch it, I'm just going to get in. I'm going to take these 14s off. And then we're going to take the brake, electronic parking brake Actuator off. 1.
Oh, I see.
A little bit of wiggle. Maybe a screwdriver's gonna help us. There we go. So, I'll put it right here. Okay, you see 4mm Allen, 4mm Allen. We're gonna crack those by hand.
Okay, so there isn't a way to do it without a scanning tool. All right, well, let's get back to this super fun video. Plastic is just so fragile, and I don't want to break it. It's gonna look stupid. Let's go get the other side. All right. Is my wrench over here? Nope. It's up here. It's up here. Alrighty. I'm sure this is super exciting for everybody watching this. Alrighty. I'm sure this is super exciting. Alrighty. Go like this. Make sure that I'm. Yes. As man games, it does suck. But it needs to be done. easier with a breaker bar. It would also be a lot easier if I wasn't carrying something on my body. Put that over there. That's a little bit more comfortable. Don't have that digging into me. For those of you that were wondering, oh, what's that right there on the end of the table? How'd that get there? That's crazy. That's how we roll here on Below Average Utopia. Veg. There's my inexpensive child labor at. He's nowhere to be found right now. Ugh. Do this one now. Somewhere, Yukon might be watching this. And I'm sure he's shaking his head. Oh, my rednecky. Tricks. Or he'd be proud of me. Maybe he'd be proud of me. Using my body weight to do stuff like loosen lug nuts. Tires. All right, we're gonna go back over to the other side. Go back over to the other side to loosen them up. By the way, I just used a 1316. Just so you guys see, 1316. That's all you need to break those. Use the dagger. It's over there. I took it off because it was digging into my hip. So, hey J-Dog, how are you? Yeah, it's different than you guys normally see, right? This isn't the usual type of video. What's up with that? Hey J-Dog, you want to give us a like and a subscribe? And I'll tag that. I'll pin it. Can you do that, J-Dog? If you're still on, J-Dog, give me a pin message so I can pin it. Alrighty, everything is broken now. We broke it. If anybody's watching and they would like to put Thank you, Easy Man Games. I'll pin that message now. Hopefully. Pin message. Woohoo! All right. Now we need to jack up the vehicle. Let's see if it'll work. Yours a good jack. That's all plastic. Okay, let's see if I can fit this monster this over here because this is going to be super exciting. Do you hear that sound, everyone? That's the sound of F-35s spreading freedom. Come on, where's my knife? My wallet. I did. Silly goose me. Cheap. Just some cheap 2-ton jack stands, which is more than enough for a Hyundai Palisade. From what's it called? AutoZone. No, not AutoZone. O'Reilly. O'Reilly that's been owned by 4 different companies. Okay. The other one out. I know you guys can't see me, I'm just cutting some stuff. This is part of the fun of a live stream that I decided to do out of the blue. Like, how many of you get to watch vehicle maintenance be done in the middle of the day on a live stream on a newer vehicle? You don't. We got a whole 4 people. Hey, everybody. Hey, if you're watching this and you can't enter the chat, can you give us a like? If you haven't already, you can give us a like. That would be super cool. Because it's really hot. And doing breaks kind of sucks. So you guys are getting the full gamut of entertainment here with this. You really are. Okay. That's okay, that noise is normal. It wasn't anything bad. Don't worry. It's fine. Everything is fine. Oh. Huh?
Cookie out here.
Hey, Rat Fink, what's going on, buddy? I don't know where Cookie is. Aurora's over here. She wants to go outside. That's probably not going to happen. But I do need your help pretty soon, bud.
Okay.
That's okay. Ezra's wearing sweatpants right now. Okay. Oh, man. I wore my nicer pants. That was probably a mistake. There. I'm going to empty my pockets. So I've got my Ear Pro in case I ever need it. Benchmade. Everybody always carry a knife on you as part of your EDC. Also, talking about EDCs. A set of noise canceling headphones, if you can find a cheap set of noise canceling headphones and just carry them on you, this is a great way to do some easy impromptu ear pro. All right, just as a heads up, like you can put them in and be listening to music and have them in transparent mode, and if some stuff goes down because you hear, you could easily switch them to noise canceling mode, and then you've got pretty decent ear pro. Mine are Beats. I got them for free. Always got to have your Pokeball if you play Pokemon Go. And because I'm carrying my compact pistol, I'm carrying my 19. It's my wallet. I actually have 3 mags on me. 2 spare 17 round Glock mags and a 21 round Glock mag. Of course, some spare change. So, I got a pair of JBL earbuds I found at work. $3.99, I like it. No, seriously, it sounds dumb, but it's something that everybody carries on them all the time. They carry like a lot of people carry some kind of earphones on. That's a really easy, really simple EDC tool that people don't think about, because like, you're not gonna just, unless you're in a situation where you have to just draw and start shooting. If you're in a situation where you can assess, even remotely, dude, having a set of noise canceling earbuds is a really, really easy EDC ear pro that you can carry on you at all times that isn't weird. It doesn't draw strange attention. So, that's an F-35. Not 90% sure it's an F-35. this isn't ideal, buddy. I'm gonna have to do the other end. Do this. I got this jack today at a pawn shop for $80. Isn't this super exciting? Watching me jack up my car. Doing the There we go. Now we can get some leverage. Almost there. Almost. Come on. One more. Okay. Both sides are off the ground. Come on. This is dog shit. Come on. Yeah, where is Yukon? I did not get Harbor Freight jack stands. I got O'Reilly jack stands. Okay. But I would have taken Harbor Freight jack stands if they would have cost less. The 3-ton one, admittedly, the 3-ton ones were only like $15 more from Harbor Freight. But 2-ton is more than I need. I'm not sure where my son is. He's supposed to be out here helping me. Let's get this. I don't know, a lot of my tools are Harbor Freight, but that's the story of everything on my channel. I buy a lot of stuff that's not the namest of brand stuff. And guess what? Usually works out okay. All right. Oh, that's from. All right. Sorry guys, I'll move this back over here. You guys didn't even see me taking that tire off. You didn't even see me take the tire off, guys. Changing the brake pads. The brake pads I know for sure need to be done. So that is what we're doing. But I'm also checking both sides. Yeah. That's good. Okay. So these new Hyundais, they have a controller on them. Those two on. Just need okay. All right. So in theory, I'm supposed to be able to just. In theory, I'm supposed to be able to just take off the because this rotor doesn't need to come off, so I'm not going to worry about the rotor. I should be able to just take off the caliper housing and only replace the calipers and not have to reset the plunger. I have no idea who that is. Oh, hey sis.
Oh, what happened?
Nothing. I'm fixing Mom's brakes.
Oh.
So, all right, and actually, I'm gonna bring this up. Do you want to help me?
No, thank you. I'm really, really hot.
So and okay, guys. Yeah, up. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to bring this in over here so you guys can see on the live stream. Okay. So I've got to remove this bolt. I've already loosened it. It's a 14 millimeter. So those of you that ever need to do this, this is the live stream. This is a 2020. My understanding is that the 2020 through 2024, this is the process. 2025 might be a little bit different. But here we have the 2020 through 2024 brake pad change. Now, if you have to completely, if I do have to depress the the emergency brake. So these things have an electronic emergency brake. If you do have to fix that, hey Chanson, what's going on, buddy? Then it's going to be a little bit more of a process. I have to take off the electronic brake controller, and then I have to depress it manually. But I don't think I'm going to have to do that on this one. I don't see the part. So, yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. I don't know what kind of angle you guys are going to get for this. Is that okay? Hold on. Does that look okay? Full disclosure, my jacks aren't even seated. All the weight is on, or my jack stands aren't seated. All the weight is on my jack, which I know is super unsafe. I get it. Well, I was hoping I could do it that way. Maybe I can do it the other one if I do the bottom. I have an idea. I'm gonna not tighten this, but I'm gonna loosen it on the top. And then I'm gonna turn it on the bottom. That just rolled. No, that didn't just roll. Okay. And I'm gonna see if I can lift this caliper from the bottom so that it can stay attached on the top. And again, hopefully I won't have to do. Oh yeah, I like that. America, F yeah. Those ones actually really aren't bad. Check this out, guys. Those don't look bad. I'm almost wondering if I should just let them be. Those look pretty good. I kind of think, I don't know. What do you think, guys? Should I have the stuff to replace them, but they don't look bad at all. What do you think? Look at that brake pad. Does that look, that looks decent. Those ones don't look like they really need any. I am sweating through the Baba Yaga hat, guys. I might just rotate this one back and call it good and reattach this tire. Because I think this one's solid. I don't think this one needs changing, guys. I'm gonna call that good. Dude, if the front brake on the other side is good and I don't have to do it, that would be super awesome. Okay. Come on, buddy. There we go. They're grinding. I can hear that. Oh, it sounds like a jet. And honestly, I've done enough maintenance. Like, I can fix a damn airplane, guys. I can fix brakes. There are people that are gonna be like, oh, you didn't torque that right. Here's the thing. You don't need to super torque things. Enough torque is enough torque. That's it. No, it's only when I brake, J-Dog. It's only when I brake. All right, so those were good. Those pads look good. I'm not going to worry about those ones. Let's go to the other side, everybody. I'm hot. I mean, I'm always hot. Yes, Gary. I'm hot. I'm always hot. Not like Gary the sea snail, but Gary from Team America World Police. Okay. These should be loose enough. Like I said earlier in the live stream and on this video, that's why, for the most part, you wait to jack this up until after you've broken all these. And honestly, after I do this, after I fix the brakes, what I'll do is, then I'll take it to a place and have them rotate the tires and torque everything. Because it'll cost me $50 to have them do that. It's like $10 a tire, whatever. So why would I do that when I can have someone else do that? That is not the right one. Where's Davis? Yeah, if you heard this thing, you'd be shocked. It sounded like ass. Sounded like the poo-poo. And just like that. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see anything now. Like that. There. Is that better? Ratfink. Oh, I know. Okay. Move that out of the way. Okay. Okay, that brake pad is not bad. Okay, well now I just feel stupid. I mean, that looks pretty decent, right? Maybe it's just my rear brake pads that were acting up. F me. Yeah, I mean, I can see that gap down there. That's a pretty decent gap. I think this tire's good too. Okay. Well, that's cool. I don't have to change the front. And that also means that I can return the frickin' $110 brake pads that I had to buy. Come on. All right, work with me here, car. I don't know, bud. I'm doing this. I'm a little busy. Here, I want you to come over here. And you're gonna take those nuts and just thread them on lightly, okay? That's all I want you to do is just thread them on lightly. All right. I'm thinking it's the rear pads, but for now, we gotta attach the front end.
Doesn't have to be on all the way, correct?
It just needs to be threaded on lightly, Ezra. Okay. All right. Do you know what I mean by threaded on lightly, Ezra?
Not on all the way.
Not on all the way.
The only one that I'm having issue with is top left.
So what you might have to do is push on the wheel a little bit to get it to move. Because remember, the wheel was on flat before, and it'll go on flat again. It doesn't have to be perfect right now. We're going to tighten it in a minute. We just need it to be good enough that we can start tightening it. I'll show you what I mean.
You sure this screw that I have isn't messed up or anything?
Well, I just took those off, so they better not be messed up.
Maybe it's not the screw, maybe it's just like the part.
Okay, hold on, I'm gonna come over there. I think I've got mine pretty well snugged. Okay, here,
Wait, no.
hold on. Okay,
mind.
so if it's hard, you're doing it wrong.
This is the only one that gets hard.
Okay, so watch out, watch out. This is what I mean. No, get, like, scoot over there.
Okay.
Okay, so you do have to put some effort into it, okay? Okay. So nice and snug. Okay, hand me that one.
Do you want me to get you like a wet paper towel?
For what?
You're sweating a lot.
I know, it's hot.
I know. Like cool you.
It's okay. So we're doing this in a star pattern. It's not always necessary, but it's kind of a best practice. So you tighten it. We started with this one. This is the one we got the most tight with our fingers. And then we went up to this one. Now we're going to do this one. Okay. And we just kind of wiggle the tire. All this, don't. Come on. Control your impulsive thoughts. And we go across to this one. And again, just like before, we can push on it in different spots. Because it makes it loose, makes it tight, makes it loose, makes it tight. Put it on there. Okay. No, I'm not getting it would set off the electronic stability control if it was the ABS sensor. Okay. So now, we just slowly like this. See how the wheel turns? That's how you know that it's off the ground. We'll get it tighter once we get it all the way on the ground. So we're going to drop this now. Okay. Here, grab the iPad and those tools. We're going to do the same thing on this side.
Day 53.
I don't know what that means.
It's SpongeBob joke.
Okay. So here, I want you to come do this one.
Okay.
All right. Nope, nope, other way. No, you need to get down on your knees and not lean on the vehicle. Okay, so remember, okay, so that's the one you did. So now move to this one. And we're not going to make it super tight. We're just going to go tight enough. Okay, now go to this one. Okay, that's good. Now go to that one. Now check that one. Okay, now do that one. Okay, I'll do that one. Okay, go to the next one across from it. Okay, check that one again. All right. Okay, good. All right. So now you're going to get the jack out. Okay, push it in. Push that silver bar in. Okay. Nope, you got to push it all the way through. Now lift this up. Okay. Pull it out. Okay. All right, you hold this. Okay, come over here. We got to drop it now. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop the front end. I'm going to do that with the jack. Okay? And that is done with this. See?
Oh.
Okay, now I'm going to stop it right there. Let's go double check all of those bolts.
Okay.
Okay, don't go sideways. Here.
I had
Hold
to
this.
for a little bit.
Okay, go check the bolts again. Make sure they're nice and tight. Okay, go across. Okay. Okay. Okay, now grab behind you. See that little cap? Okay, and now we're just gonna snap it on. Just like that. Okay, now come to the other side. And then we're gonna do the back wheels.
Okay.
Nope, remember to go in the right pattern. There you go. They're tight enough. They're torqued enough. The torque on these things shouldn't be more. Make sure you line it up properly. Well, just make sure that it matches the spokes, the shape. Look at the shape of the cap and look at the shape of the tire or the wheel.
Okay.
And make sure that they line up properly. Is it lined up?
Yeah.
Was it?
There's.
No, that's not what I mean. Okay. Look at the shape on the outside. Okay. It'll only line up correctly a certain way. And that's it, right? Hold this. Here, go over there so that you can go over there.
Sorry.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna drop it. Move away. Drop in the vehicle.
Okay. Now should I tighten it?
What?
Now should I tighten it?
Nope. We have to take those wheels off.
Oh,
So,
I need to
don't do that.
reverse it. Okay.
Okay, go get those stands. Those triangle things.
Day 62. Where do these go? Yeah. Hit brake.
certain parts on a car where it's better to lift it from than others because it's stronger. I think this is one of those spots. And it should, for the most part, be okay.
Did we find the issue?
Maybe. Fuck. I gotta lift from another spot. So I have to lift from. This spot. Which kinda sucks.
Follow-up question. Why does it suck in that spot?
Who asked?
No. I ask.
Because it's not part of the frame. It's part of. It's definitely the jack point, like you can see. It's the jack point. I just don't necessarily love lifting from this jack point. Come on. This is the most dangerous part of doing any job like this. Okay. Holy shit. Just barely, guys. Just barely. Now we gotta find
Just barely above the ground.
barely above the ground.
Hi, Cookie. Can you let Cookie inside real quick because I found out she's not the one with the accidents? Dad,
What?
can you let Cookie inside? I found out she wasn't the one with the accidents. Remember?
He isn't? Or
It was Aurora, remember?
I guess I kind of remember. Fuck me.
Yeah, hold. I'm back. Do you want me to get the other one?
Yeah, where's the other jack stand? Go put it. Go grab it. Anybody say anything? Who's that? A J-Dog? Yeah. I don't have any wood that I'm gonna go look for right now. I'm letting your phone also stream the stream. I need that jack stand, bud. I don't know what you're distracted by. Here, you hold this. All right, hand me that, Ezra. Okay, so I'm gonna do this side, and then I'm gonna let you go do the other side, okay?
Unscrew it.
Okay, so we're just gonna get it loosened enough that you can turn it by hand, okay? Okay, go do the other side.
Okay. Pretty sure the other ones were already. This side was already like that, I think.
This is the side with that electronic parking brake. So like anytime you put it into park, it gets turned on. But if it's in drive, it's off. Okay. I'll go watch Ezra do his now. I like to put them inside that little basket thing, Ezra, so they don't disappear. And you should be able to do it by hand, pretty easy. Hey, if
It doesn't matter if they fall on the ground, right?
that's what I have right now, J-Dog. I was gonna buy a breaker bar, and I might go back and buy one now that I can return $100 worth of tools. I'm hoping I don't have to replace rotors, because then it's just gonna be a wash. Okay. You're good?
Also is crazy.
Here.
Yeah.
All right, you hold this.
Who's that Pokemon?
What is going on? There we go. Okay.
Did we find it?
These we're gonna have to take off. Okay. So. There's these on the other side by that tire. Go look for it real quick. It should be the 14. These ones are pretty bad. That's pretty low. And this is that electronic e-brake.
Other tire, right?
Yep, there should be a blue tube. It might be over here. Come look over here on top of this jack stand. I see one. Go grab that socket. I don't want to have to mess with that brake controller, but I will if I have to. Is that the 14? Okay, you hold that. Okay. Ideally, in a perfect world, you should only need to take off this. Taking off that lower 14. Grab the other camera real quick too.
This one?
Yep. Come put it just like right here if you can. Just put it over my shoulder. There. All right, so we've taken off the 14 millimeter bolt. And in an ideal world, we can tilt this. We can loosen this one. Or do that.
Do what?
Hold on. Okay.
Don't listen to him on that last part, I think.
go get me that little screwdriver?
Yeah.
Again.
Boop, boop, boop. Where did the screwdriver go?
Just grab like a screwdriver from up there, or a flathead screwdriver.
Okay.
Just find one. Decent sized flathead screwdriver.
Will you take this off my hands?
Yeah. Yeah, the good news is the rotor isn't tore up. I can just see that those pads are really low. I'm afraid of the other brake pad. I thought for sure more people would have hopped in here by now. Look on top of my red toolbox, Ezra. There should be some screwdrivers.
That's a flathead.
Yeah, but I need one bigger than that, I think. Well, yeah, a little bit bigger than that. That's a flathead. Okay, I will come help. I know my tools aren't super organized, but there should have been a bunch of screwdrivers either in here or on top of here. Which means I think somebody's been dorking around with my tools. And it was probably me.
It was either me or you.
That is very observant.
Every 60 seconds that passes in Africa is a minute passed in America.
Yes. You're a genius.
Have you not seen that?
Yeah, that's how time works, bud.
Have you not seen that video?
No, I guess I haven't. Okay, come hold this. Bring that other screwdriver. I'll see if I can make it work with either one of these. Oh, go get my tool set underneath my truck bed, or my truck back seat. That has a good tool set in it.
Okay.
Ah, man.
Boy.
It's a black toolbox, Ezra. It's long and black. No, I don't need you to open it. Just bring the whole thing here. Yeah, I see 3 people. I'm 1. You're 1. I think Ezra's 1. That's fine. Okay, go ahead and set that down. There we go. That's what I want right there. Okay, come hold this.
Which side?
All right, I need your phone real quick. I gotta watch that little video again.
I accidentally pressed the power button. New video this Saturday on my channel for real this time. I promise. Why do I hear J.K. Simmons? What you did was not nice. It's not nice to do that. Look, Mark, I made a steak. A steak. Yes. Mark, this is good news. We can finally be bees.
Please stop.
Sorry.
I don't need brain rot crap on my stream. We are gonna have to do. Okay, see that blue box?
The one with the blue tools.
Not the tools one, just the one that says power tool. That box. Yep.
Sorry. Shit. I just realized
What?
I left me his charger at the hotel, I think.
That would be bad.
Because that's my charger as well. I left her block early.
All right, so when you're doing one of these guys, you have to keep these springs because they are needed for this. Yeah, this is all the way down. Luckily, they're just about all the way down.
You found which brakes were broken?
We're gonna have to do both backwards.
Oh, both?
Yeah.
Are they both that bad?
Both pretty bad, isn't it?
There's two people right now.
Okay. And go check the back of the truck for the bag with the boxes.
Bag with the box.
Yep, you'll see it.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
I need the smaller box.
Okay, I'll try to find
I cut my hand.
I knew that.
Thank you. Hold on. there's that, and then we go this. This is where things get a little bit more difficult. Okay, I need 2 hex. All right, we need 2 Allen keys.
I know where 2 Allen keys are.
Oh, but they gotta be the right size. So
Oh, so not like.
this. That's too big. So the other ones that are bigger won't work. This is where we're doing that the electronic weight controller thing. Or the electronic parking brake control.
I'm perfectly willing. Hey, extra pages of the packet tomorrow. I'm not feeling it today.
This is difficult. So we gotta turn that and get it off. Press. Okay. I wonder if I can do this real quick.
Please go away, kitty. Thank you.
Why'd you tell your kitty to go away?
Because I don't like that one right now.
Which one?
Aurora.
Does she have accidents?
Yeah, she's having accidents.
Cats have accidents.
I know. Just why beefing with my room in particular? No, now that I think about it, we really should have realized it was Aurora, because, well, Cookie loves me. Before that bedroom was mine, Cookie hated that room, but there were still accidents, so...
Okay. How do we get this thing off? We need...
Hey, there's Allen wrenches in here, by the way. There's also probably a impact wrench in here, I think.
Yes. That worked. We just had to get some torque.
There was a
Oof. That is tore up.
there's a 14 mil in
Will you
here.
go get me the cool. Will you go get me the WD-40 over there?
What's the WD-40?
It's a can over there that says WD-40. You'll see what it is.
Oh, that's like the deruster.
Yep. Bring me one of the wrenches there too. One of those pliers there too.
I know that there's definitely some pliers in.
The black one.
I'll bring both. I can't be too safe. You can never be too safe.
You. Okay. I want you to spray that bolt right there.
Okay. Will you... One sec. Warm. Is it possible to take off like...
So, Ezra, record me real quick so I can show you.
They can see you unscrewing something from right
Okay,
here.
guys. So what I'm doing is, this is that electronic parking brake, and they said what you have to do is, you go until it stops, and then you can get your plunger. Can you go get me in underneath the iPad? Is a tool that looks like a clamp.
Hey, look, a tool that looks like a clamp.
Yep. And then what we're gonna do.
How do we know if the deruster is done or the WD-40?
How do you know when it's done? You're just gonna let it do its thing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm sure you guys have seen with the clamp before, using a C-clamp. But I'm gonna do a little trick that I learned so that you don't damage anything. I'm going to use an old brake pad. Because it should fit pretty well in there. So Ezra, you might have to change your angle if you want to record it. Because right now you're recording now. Let's see what I've got. Got it here. Brake pad there.
If anyone in chat says that they need a better perspective, just say so.
So all I'm doing, I'm using the C-clamp and the old brake pad to compress. This tool. That's as far as I need it to go. So now I can reattach the motor here. Is there hand me the screw?
I was letting that sit in the WD-40 so that it could de-rust. Is WD-40 like flammable or something? How does it work? Oh. How does it work?
Magic. So this time, I'm going to use the tool. Okay. There we go. Now we can do this.
I'm okay, J-Dog. I'll sneeze when I need to.
You sneeze when you need to.
I was sneezing, and J-Dog said, "Don't hold your sneezes, man. Let it out."
It's not wrong. Come on.
Let it out.
Come on,
Oh, wait,
shit,
that's
work for me.
copyrighted. Never mind.
What's going on?
Back brakes always worse than front brakes, J-Dog. That's what he said.
Is it? There we go. Okay. Okay. This side's done. Let's go do the other side. Whew. Yeah.
What?
Just doing that tire took almost as much time. Okay, go grab those tools while I get this moving.
Okay. I know you're doing most of the work, so I shouldn't be fine.
You shouldn't. Do you want to do the work this time? Okay. I didn't think so.
difficult, but you probably have a worse headache.
I don't have a worse headache, probably. But I am tired. The good news is we only need the few tools that we used before. So like the blue thing, bring me the Allen wrench and the other thing, thank you. Sure you don't want to try? And we need the box. We need that big box.
The big one?
Yeah. Let's see. You bring the little screw heads and that screwdriver. We might need the WD-40 or no?
Depends.
Yeah. Yeah, Ezra, you can spray this one. That one, and I might have another one for you. Yeah, let's give them both a little spray.
Alright.
Just spray them over there.
I know.
Thank you.
I'll spray them by the plants because I could be mistaken. I'm sure this kills plants.
All right. J-Dog. Who all's on? Who all's online right now? Where's it? Go grab your phone, Ezra. I want to see how, because it's worn, but it's not super bad.
To be fair, you're no longer streaming the video on my phone.
I know. J-Dog. If there's any grinding that happened on the rotor, do you think it needs to be replaced, or do you think I can get away with if it's just a little bit? Like, I can feel it, but it's not like a huge deep gouge. It looks like that.
I know what a lot of you are thinking right now. Voters. Extreme resurfacing isn't going to help. The reason is because they can only shave off a certain amount of that. Using a measurement calculator on the side, basically, if there's
Yeah. Oh, not that one. The pad is smooth on it. I can see where it went through the pad barely on one part. It just barely started going away. And from what I just saw, like from another video I just looked at, damn it, I wish Yukon could tell me. Like, it's smooth till right here. It's only barely on the inside that it's a little bit not smooth.
Can I say the line?
And I
back?
think it's just barely not smooth. I think I'm just gonna go with it.
Dad, can I say the line? Because this is what you said, like, he's gay, but, like, he likes a special classical music.
He really likes classical music.
There's all sorts of kinds of
The very interesting things that make him special in his gayness. So it just barely started scraping the metal. Just barely. I think it'll smooth out. I think the brake pads will start smoothing it out. I'm gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for it.
If you explode, it's all your fault.
It won't explode.
Probably.
No, that's not how this stuff works. It's not how the Force works.
SARS, you alright? Can't do it.
Oops. I need that clamp, Ezra. Need the clamp. Ezra, it's inside the tire. Where you?
Inside the tire?
Yes,
Oh.
where you left it.
My hands aren't too dirty, I can stay around.
That's okay. I got this.
Actually, I'm gonna wash off my hands like go in my mouth. Okay. Why am I gay? Because I like boys. Ammo. That's why. Yeah, that's why he likes.
Yeah, I see a little bit of the groove. I felt it. It was just barely, and from. I don't want to take it to get turned. I don't want to take this whole thing off. I definitely don't want to pay another $100 for a rotor when it's just barely touched. Because my understanding is if it's just barely, it should smooth itself out. And if not, it'll just be a little bit grooved. And the next time I do brakes, then I'll fix it all the way. Why are you gay?
I'm not gay. You are gay.
Did you spray those, Ezra?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see the WD-40 real quick. Ammo is an expert on who is and isn't gay. Probably for good reason. He's an expert in that. I want to know how he's so good at telling.
Is Internet
Why is
Funny
this-
Man Alfred gay?
Why is your gaydar so good, Ammo? Is Ammo even on anymore?
I don't know. Is
J-Dog's laughing.
is Internet Funny Man Alfred on the gaydar? I'm pretty sure he is.